Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dive into an ancient philosophy that has some pretty startling things to say about the nature of reality, and believe it or not, what it means for your life today.
Okay, let's just jump right in with a simple but, well, pretty profound question that might just change how you see everything. Can you actually prove, right now, that the world you're experiencing is truly real? So what if I told you that an idea from thousands of years ago is now converging with our most cutting-edge science? What if they're both pointing to the same mind-bending conclusion, that your consciousness isn't just experiencing reality, it's literally creating it? This brings us to a really radical theory of consciousness called Yogacara, or, as it's often known, the mind-only school. Now, the core idea here is simple, but it is absolutely world-shattering. It says there is no objective, independent reality outside of your mind. Everything you see, hear, and touch is a projection created by and within your own consciousness. The analogy they use, which is just perfect, is a dream. I mean, think about it. In a dream, everything feels completely real. The sights, the sounds, the emotions, but you know it's all just a projection of your mind. Yogacara says this waking world, it works the exact same way. Okay, I know. This might sound like pure mysticism. A little out there, right? But let's hold that thought and see how this ancient idea actually builds on what modern science is telling us. Neuroscience basically confirms that we don't see the world directly at all. Our eyes and ears are just collecting electrical signals, and our brain, which is locked in the pitch-black darkness of our skull, builds a simulation of reality based on that data. You're never actually touching the real world, only your brain's interpretation of it. And if you think that's wild, it gets even stranger with quantum physics. You see, at the most fundamental level, reality isn't solid until it's observed. A particle exists as just a wave of possibilities, until an observer, a consciousness, looks at it. The very act of looking seems to collapse all those possibilities into one fixed state. It's a pretty stunning echo of this ancient philosophy. Okay, so this leads to a huge, crucial question. If it's all my dream, then are you real? Are other people just figments of my imagination? Well, Yogacara has a fascinating answer. But to get there, we first need a kind of blueprint of the mind itself. Think of your consciousness like an onion. It's got all these hidden layers, and each one you peel back is deeper and way more powerful than the last. So, we start on the surface with our five senses, which are basically just feeding raw data to our thinking mind, the conscious you. But right beneath that surface, there's the unconscious ego, always running on this deep instinctual drive for survival. And then deeper still is the eighth layer, and this is the most important one, a vast, deep database of every single thing you've ever done or thought. And this eighth layer, this is where it all comes together. This is where we solve the mystery of our shared reality. This storehouse consciousness, called alaya vijnana in Sanskrit, holds all your karma, which are like the energetic seeds of all your past actions and thoughts. These seeds then ripen into your present experiences. So here's the crucial point, the absolute game changer. While the storehouse holds your personal history, it's not just yours. This layer is collective. It connects everyone. We're not isolated islands. We're all connected through this deep, underlying current of shared consciousness. And what's really fascinating is that this idea of a shared database of consciousness, it's not unique. You see echoes of it across different cultures, from Carl Jung's collective unconscious in modern psychology to the mystical idea of the Akashic records. We tend to think we're these totally individual, separate beings, but according to this model, we're way more like individual waves that are all rising and falling from a single, vast ocean of shared consciousness. You know, a perfect modern analogy for this is the internet cloud. Your individual life is like a smartphone, and when it breaks, well, the phone is gone. But your data, all your karma, is saved to the shared cloud server, ready to be downloaded and expressed all over again. So this isn't just some abstract theory. It actually has a really powerful, practical application, especially for our modern digital lives. Let's see how this all builds into a takeaway for you. If you want to see this principle in action right now, just look at your social media feed. Seriously, it's a direct reflection of the karmic seeds you've been planting, click by click. Think about it. When you react to angry or divisive content, when you get drawn into those online fights, you are planting a seed. The algorithm, your own personal reality projector, learns from this and shows you more of the same. You are actively co-creating a reality of conflict for yourself.
So, how do you change it? The practice is actually pretty simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Step 1, recognize. When that negative post pops up, see it as a reflection of your own past engagement. Step 2, disengage. Don't react. Don't comment. Just scroll past. You're starving those negative seeds of your attention. And step 3, replant. You have to consciously focus on and engage with what you want to see more of. Gratitude, beauty, kindness. You're literally planting better seeds.
So the crucial point is this. You can actually cleanse your mental algorithm. You are the programmer. By consciously choosing your inputs, you directly change the reality that gets projected back to you. And that brilliantly illustrates the power you hold. This ancient philosophy isn't just an intellectual exercise. It hands us a profound responsibility in the modern age. Every click, every share, every moment of your attention is an act of creation. Which leaves us with a final thought to consider. Your consciousness is the ultimate algorithm. So what will you program it to show you?